Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm just kidding, but I will be drawing Five Nights at Freddy's, which you will see in the speed paint that should be playing like right now. This is a little different than what I usually post, but I'm hoping that it's going to be good because I honestly want to pick YouTube back up again, and I've been so burnt out, so I'm hoping, like, fingers crossed that this can work for me, you know? I've seen other people do it, and I know most of my audience will probably be happy, just like, apparently you guys really like my voice. I don't know why. But I hope you guys will just be okay with listening to me ramble and just seeing some of my art, even though it's not like a full sketchbook or anything. We'll see how it goes, though. So, as you may have noticed, if this isn't your first time watching me, which if it is, hi, hello, I'm Kurt. I draw once in a blue moon at this point. But I haven't posted in like probably at least half a year. And I really am sorry about that, but I got so burnt out, which leads to the topic of this video, how to combat burnout. One more thing before I start talking about the main topic of this video though is I'm very sorry if the audio quality sounds terrible. I have my Raycons, not sponsored, connected to my iPad, also not sponsored, and I'm just recording that way. My fiance has been open to the idea of me using their laptop though with a microphone, so maybe the audio quality of my videos will get a little better here soon if I keep making them. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and jump into it. So burnout, if you're an artist, I'm sure you have had plenty of experience with it. It doesn't matter your skill level, what kind of art you do, any of that. Burnout happens to everybody, and it is a normal thing. I'm going to tell you right now, it is a normal thing. You shouldn't feel ashamed of being burnt out. You shouldn't feel like you're obligated to draw at all for anybody. I feel like that in itself is the main culprit of burnout, is just feeling like you have to create for anything other than yourself and your own enjoyment. Think back to why you first started drawing. It was for yourself. It was always for yourself until it wasn't. Like, maybe you started posting on social media. Maybe you started doing it professionally. Maybe you wanted to start making money off art and it's just not fun anymore, you know? Burnout can happen to any kind of artist. It happens to everybody during their journey, but hopefully this video will have some tips on how to help you combat it. So my first tip is stop drawing for anybody that's not you. I know I struggled with this for a long time. Back when I first started posting online, I was known as Loki the Snowman and later Loki Snow. And I'm sure you could guess what I drew all the time. And the burnout would hit so hard when I wasn't posting him because nobody would like it. And I got so caught up in the numbers. And that even happens now. I'll post my traditional art on my Instagram. Nobody cares. Everybody only wants my digital art. It just feels so bad because it's so hard to experiment on social media. So if you need to, take a hiatus. Stop getting caught up in those numbers. Draw just for you. Draw bad art. You shouldn't be afraid to draw bad art. It's something that happens. There's like a quote, but it goes, for one good drawing, artists will make 9 bad ones. Only 10% of your drawings are going to be masterpieces, and that is okay. That's fine. You shouldn't put that pressure on yourself. Maybe not even drawing. Maybe you do pottery. Maybe you make stuffed animals. Only 1 out of 10 things are going to be good, and that's okay. Your art is not always going to meet your own standards, and that's fine. You just need to learn how to get over that fear and create anyway, because that's what's going to help you improve, is consistently making and creating. The tip is to try and become part of a community. Find yourself an art Discord. Comment on random people's posts. Make some friends that way. I've done that before just by messaging artists I like, and they talk back. We have similar special interests. We start yapping. Shout out to Taylor. Hi, bestie. It's easy to make friends and make a community. You can post on your Instagram story, like, hey, who wants to be part of a group chat? I've done that before. It turned out pretty well. I made some good friends there. I still talk to some of them. And that was years ago, back when I was still on my old Instagram under Loki Snow. It's easy to make friends. A lot of people are just willing to connect with each other. It doesn't have to be this hard, scary thing. You just have to learn to not be scared to reach out first. I personally have been thinking about starting an art Discord. If that's something you'd be interested in, let me know down in the comments. And if you know anything about making Discord servers, also let me know down in the comments. Maybe we can get to chatting and you can help me out with that, because I am so technologically disadvantaged, I suppose, especially when it comes to Discord. Next tip is to try other things, not only other hobbies, but also other art forms. If you paint a lot, try doing some crochet. Make a lumpy stuffed animal. Do some pottery. If you draw a lot of animals, let's say you love drawing bears. Drawing bears is your thing. Try drawing some people. Vice versa. If you always find yourself drawing portraits at the 3/4 angle facing the left, try drawing some bears. You never know what could happen. I recently have stopped drawing people as much, at least traditionally. I've been playing around a lot in my sketchbook drawing plants and animals, and it's actually been really fun. I have a sketchbook I'm working on right now. I might do a tour of it sometime, but I've been trying to keep kind of like a theme. I think TikTok would call it forest core. I've just been drawing a lot of not people. There's a few in there, but not a whole lot. Branch out artistically, but also explore your other hobbies. Give yourself some time to play video games. I personally have been really into Baldur's Gate and Don't Starve lately. You'd be surprised what playing a good video game can do for your creativity. Watch that new show you've been meaning to. Maybe you'll get inspired to draw tons of fan art. Read a book. Read The Hobbit. I've started reading the Lord of the Rings trilogy. My next tip would be to go outside. You'd be surprised how inspired you can get by just going outside, sitting down on the grass. I know it's a joke, but literally go touch grass, because doing that and connecting with the world around you and just like drawing some of the cool leaves you see is gonna do a lot more for you than sitting on your phone and doom scrolling through TikTok. I know it makes me sound like a geezer, but I'm serious. Like, going outside is great. I sat outside for an hour today in our garden and just read and doodled. It was fantastic. On to my last tip for today. If you make a sketchbook that's just for you, don't let anybody else look at it. If it's just for you, that can help so much. I've started several, and it just feels so freeing to not have to worry about posting anything from that sketchbook. It's my goal to draw daily in there, but if I just feel like drawing some triangles one day because I'm not feeling it, that's fine. I can draw the triangles I want in that book because nobody else is gonna see it, and it's still something. I feel like getting back into the groove of drawing every day is very important, and if you can do that just by having a sketchbook that's yours and yours alone, that can really help. Or if you're a digital artist, make a folder. Make a folder to keep all the drawings that are just for you in. You don't have to show them to anyone. It's fine. Nobody's gonna snoop through your stuff and judge them unless you have really controlling parents, which in that case, I'm sorry. Art can be just for you. It doesn't have to be this big end-all be-all that your brain is making it seem like. I know we tend to overreact sometimes and worry if we're good enough, but I'm here to tell you that don't worry about it. Genuinely, relax. Art is meant to be for the creator, not anyone else. If you liked this video and it helped you, or if you have any other tips to kind of expand upon, feel free to do so in the comments. Feel free to give me a like and subscribe, but if you hate my guts, you don't have to. I may be playing some bloopers as a kind of outro, and I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you again when I decide to post again. Bye bye. In the displacer beast? That's not a displacer beast, that's a mimic. Oh my god. Okay, but you could at least play Dungeons and Dragons with me. Sigh. My coffee black in my bed. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to another Five Nights at Freddy's video. I wish I was Markiplier. But a skateboard with a Starion on it.
I mean, what if I had a skateboard with fucking murder on it?
That'd be funny. Can you imagine how hard it would be to have 4 skateboards with all the Impractical Jokers on them? Okay, so firstly, full disclosure, I'm sorry. I am actually so sorry if the audio on this video sounds bad. I'm actually just like using my Raycons to record. What was I gonna say? Sweaty shirt.
Fine. Deny my piece of art, dog.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for my rent.
Okay. This tip is, if you are over the age of 18 or 16 with a parent's permission, get a tattoo or a piercing. It'll make you so happy.